what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over this chart back here behind me on the digestive system.
Major organs of the digestive tract.
Okay, so up here we're going to see the oral cavity. We're going to use this little red laser pointer. And the top of the mouth, we're going to have the hard palate. Here we'll have the soft palate. And then this is the uvula. And this is the fauces, which is the opening in the back of your oral cavity. Okay, here in the middle, we can see the esophagus running straight up and down here. And go into the stomach. Okay, so the parts of the stomach, here we'll have the cardiac region with the cardiac sphincter inside. Here we have the fundus, the body,
and the pyloric part.
Okay. And here's the pyloric sphincter. Alright, so let's look at some of the layers of the stomach. Alright. So here in the bottom we'll have the serosa. This will be the Muscularis externa. Okay. And here we'll see it's composed of the longitudinal smooth muscle layer, then the circular smooth muscle layer, then I drew here the oblique smooth muscle layer. Okay, and underneath here we're going to have the submucosa, and then we'll have the muscularis mucosa, this line right there, muscularis mucosa. And then down here we'll have the gastric gland, and this is the gastric pit. And over here, all this hamburger-shaped stuff is going to be called a rugae. We have here also the pyloric antrum, pyloric canal, and then the pyloric sphincter. All right, so let's go now next here to the duodenum. And here in the duodenum, you're going to be able to notice these little lines or these ridges. Okay. That will be the plica circularis. Right. So let's keep on going here to the jejunum. Okay, and in here you can see the layers if you want to say. Here's the serosa, the muscularis externa. These two here, muscularis externa. This is the longitudinal smooth muscle layer, circular smooth muscle layer. Then here we have the submucosa, and then we have the mucosa. All right, so let's keep on following this jejunum, and then here we'll have the ileum. And you follow the ileum here, and it'll end here at the ileocecal valve. Then we go here into the large intestine. This is actually the cecum of the large intestine. And this little tail is called the appendix. Okay. So here we go up the ascending colon, and we go across in the transverse colon, bending at the hepatic flexure. Transverse colon. Transverse colon continues here, bends here at the splenic flexure. Then we go down the descending colon. Then we have the sigmoid colon, this S-shaped structure. Here we have the rectum. And there you have the anus. This is the internal anal sphincter, and this is the external anal sphincter. External, these two, and then internal, these two in here. And then here you're going to have the hemorrhagic veins. Okay. Now, the only thing I think I forgot here was in the large intestine, here these little pouches are called Haustra. And there's a band of smooth muscle that surrounds it. Let's see if we can find one. Right here, 119. It's called the Teniae Coli. Okay, this is a band of smooth muscle. We're done with the main digestive organs. So let's go to the accessory digestive organs.
Accessory organs of the digestive system.
On the oral cavity, we're going to have here the two incisors. Okay, then we're going to have here a canine. then we're going to have the 2 premolars, and then we're going to have the 3 molars. Okay, and there's your tongue. All right, and then we'll look here on this right hand side. We see the parotid gland, the submandibular gland, and the sublingual glands. All right, so let's go up now to the liver. Okay, so here's a liver lobule right up here. There's 100,000 of these liver lobules in the liver. And the liver lobule is a hexagonal shaped structure, despite it looking circular here. And on the corner of each liver lobule, you're going to have a triad composed of the hepatic artery proper, the portal vein, and the bile duct. Okay. So, and in the center here, you're going to have a central vein. And you're going to have a bunch of these little things called hepatocytes, which are the liver cells. Okay, so what happens is that when you eat food in the stomach and in the duodenum is there's going to be veins that are going to take the blood from the duodenum up to the liver lobule. And the veins will dump off those nutrients are going to be picked up by these hepatocytes. And the hepatocytes are going to metabolize the lipids, carbohydrates, and amino acids. And then the remainder of the blood will continue to the central vein, to the hepatic vein, and eventually go to the inferior vena cava. Okay, another function of the hepatocytes is to produce bile. And the bile is going to go through these little green lines called bile canaliculi. From the bile canaliculi, it's going to go down to the bile duct. And the bile is important because it's going to break down fat or emulsify fat. The bile will continue down to the bile duct, and then it's going to join here to become the left and right hepatic duct. The left and right hepatic duct join to form the common hepatic duct, and the common hepatic duct joins the cystic duct, which comes out of the gallbladder, which concentrates that bile to form the common bile duct. The common bile duct is going to go down and join the pancreatic duct, or the duct of Wirsung, to form the ampulla of Vater, or the hepatopancreatic ampulla, which is surrounded by the sphincter of Oddi and regulated by the hormone CCK. So this will be the pancreas here. This is the islet of Langerhans, and these are the pancreatic acini. Acinar cells are each individual cell, you see here. Now a pocket of acinar cells is called a pancreatic acini. And then here you have some
small ducts that drain the acinar cells that are called intercalated ducts, which lead to
the main pancreatic duct, which is this. And this is the accessory to the main pancreatic duct. The main pancreatic duct will go and empty out into the ampulla of Vater, which is surrounded by the sphincter of Oddi, which you can't see on here, but it's a sphincter around that hole, and it's regulated by the hormone CCK. Right there. Okay. All right, so this is pretty much it for the digestive system chart. Okay, that's just to give you a little overview of the digestive system, and we'll go more into detail of the individual models later on. Okay? All right, I guess that's about it. So I'll see you on the next video. Goodbye.